Well, for more on this, Amitabh Ghosh joins me from Washington. He is a Mars scientist for NASA. Amitabh, thanks so much for coming in on the show. Now, experts believe this will cut down costs. Do you think this will be the case?
Well, so I think there is, it's not really clear how much the cost will come down by because they have not released what is their projected per user cost. Um, and if you have to compare this, for example, say in India, the average revenue per user for a cell phone company that provides broadband internet is already very low, or it's about $2 per month per user. So I don't know how much the cost would go down from this price point, particularly since they're promising 5G internet. But it can, of course, has the potential to serve internet in regions which are currently not accessible by in our don't have access to the internet.
Yes. And who do you think will win this race? I mean, it would be amazing if, those remote parts of the world finally get internet.
Well, so it's very difficult to say at this point. So this is emerging technology. Okay. Second is if you were born before 1980, you would probably remember there was a company called Iridium that tried to do a similar thing, and this was in 1999. And this company spectacularly went bankrupt in the US. So this is not the first time people have tried to do this. It is an expensive proposition. There's a problem of coverage. Um, and secondly, it may not be directly to the user. So they have to actually sell this service to a local internet company or a local internet provider, and they have to resell the service again. So whether the business model works, whether the numbers work, will really gauge whether either of these companies are successful. And if one is successful, then I think there is place for both to succeed. But at the present time, Amazon is behind in this race because they've started later.
And what is the significance of this race between these two major tech companies?
Well, so they have been competing. These tech companies are looking out for new areas for revenue, and so obviously this is somewhere there's a lot of revenue if the technology can be demonstrated successfully. What is the significance? Well, a lot of the world probably does not have access to education or healthcare or fundamentally information. So if you could provide that and you could increase the internet, there is going to be advertising revenues. There is going to be revenues from potentially new healthcare models of delivering new models of delivering healthcare. It's very difficult to say if this new infrastructure is provided, what business opportunities it would provide, but presumably there will be many.
Okay, Amitabh Ghosh, thanks so much for that. Mars scientist, live for us from Washington, D.C.